Hey, it was Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freak here once again, aka Mr. Manny Wolverine. As always, you guys are wrestling to intros and after short channel. Follow my Twitter, Instagram, B-Shoot, Brian, all the good stuff. My Reddit, once in a very super wild minds or newgrounds. And follow me on other social media sites, whoever in the search box down below. And you guys truly care about myself, like, share, hit the bell notification. And of course, as always, you truly have a lucky rappers left to right. Freedom about myself. Subscribe. Absolutely wonderful, go to amazing. Just in case the YouTube algorithm throttled my channel and unsubscribed to my channel, please resubscribe. Come back to me again. Please, I'm begging you, come back to me again. Absolutely wonderful fanboys and fangirls out there. My watch guys, my watchmen on the wall out there. My fanboys, fangirls, and like I always do say, I'm fanatics. My audience retention people, my followers, my watchers, my viewers, people that were there for me since day freaking one when I was starting up this channel. I'd be appreciative if you could come back to me again, just in case YouTube did any stupid ass updates or whatever. Anyways, this one and another one will be doing separate, and this is the third one. I'm gonna have 4 videos instead of 1. I'm clumping them in all together. But this one, Skelledirge, and another one, Meowscarada, both of those two, I'm gonna put those separate. This one was a couple days ago, so it says the Skelledirge Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Generation 9, the freaking Paldean regional in the space off of España, Spain, which I actually have 5-6% blood of my grandfather and great-grandfather's side. It says 1% that survives the incubation real-life Pokemon documentary, Nat Geo Wild, full documentary. So it came out, oh wow, at the beginning of last month. So this is over a month old, but this Meowscarada one was only a couple days old. So not gonna do any freaking, what's it called, story news articles. I'll probably say that for the next one. I know this is a stupid ass AI generated thing. I don't know if the person that's talking is probably AI generated. It's fake, but I really hope it does a better job than it did for the other two. I'm praying and fingers fucking crossed he did better than the other two. But Dino I didn't like that much, and I really didn't like the other one too much either for Salamence. But the other one he did for Jangmo and Hawkmo, and the other one, come on, that one and the Metagross one, and that one, the Metagross one, and Garchomp, he did a lot better than those. So hopefully it's as good as that. So let's jump into it.
Crocodile that sings, a flame that takes the shape of a bird,
a
body temperature that can melt stone.
You know, it's a lot more.
This evolution does not happen through aggression. It happens
I
through
was
compression.
Like or something
In the volcanic lowlands where basalt meets scrubland, a Fuecocoa lies stretched across heated stone. Its body is compact, dense, built low to the ground. The scales are thick, designed to contain rather than radiate, and on top of its head sits a flame-shaped crest, faintly glowing. This is not decoration. This is a vent. Fuecocoa generates fire internally, not in a stomach, not in lungs.
There's the one thing I do like. He thinks it like it's Animal Planet and National Geographic, even though that stuff is way old as hell. That's just this other black African-American dude, way younger than me, and it was Casual Geographic. He's very super famous on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. He's got like 5-10 million subscribers, so the guy's way on top of the world. I usually watch a lot of other YouTubers do reaction to his videos instead of watching them myself. So he kind of does a parody version of that. But then he uses all these rap hip-hop words from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. It's funny as hell. I know the dude does already, so even he's made a real big thing out of it. And the other Australian guy from Australia, New Zealand, down under going to Tasmania, down under lights. That guy powers, more powers. He did a big career thing out of it too. So I don't know if you even need AI for this anymore, but it's nice when he shows the
but distributed throughout its core in specialized cells that metabolize at extreme temperatures. The heat is constant, relentless, a byproduct of a system that runs hotter than most living tissue can survive. But Fuecocoa does not merely survive it, it relies on it. Fuecocoa moves slowly, deliberately, conserving energy in a body that is already expending tremendous resources just to maintain equilibrium. It basks for hours.
That's why I know it's an AI. It's supposed to be an equilibrium, not equilibrium.
It waits near geothermal vents, near sun-warmed rocks, absorbing external heat to reduce the metabolic cost of generating its own. It appears lazy. It is not. It is efficient. When it does move, the motion is unhurried but forceful. The legs are short and powerful, built for stability rather than speed. It digs into loose soil, creating shallow depressions where heat from below rises.
Why the heck did his freaking skin change there? What the hell?
Digs into loose soil.
I don't know how they did that, man. That's how you got to work on your AI freaking animation a lot better, buddy. I'm sorry, bro. Not trying to shit on your performance or anything, but man, if you were gonna make him a shiny type, you should have been like yellow and gold or something instead of gray looking like that.
Creating shallow depressions where heat from below rises to meet it. It eats sparingly. Roots, tubers, small prey that wanders too close. Most of what it consumes is converted directly into thermal energy. The flame that escapes from its head crest is inconsistent. Sometimes steady, sometimes erratic. The system is functional, but unrefined. Energy leaks. Heat dissipates into the environment. The Fuecocoa's body has not yet learned to hold everything inside.
He's not even moving there.
But it is learning. The internal temperature climbs steadily as the body thickens with muscle and heat-resistant tissue. The crest glows more intensely, yet flames emerge less frequently.
That's no good.
Energy that once scattered into the air, now compressed.
Okay, at least they got the words right. They didn't mess up the freaking weird jumbled up words that AI does. It actually read them the right freaking way. Hello? Crest, intense heat, reinforced scales, thickened tissue, core muscle density. What's it say over here? Oh, that's a lot to read. Fuecocoa pre-evolutionary phase, thermal map, internal core text 44.1 degrees Celsius max. All right.
Inward, consolidating into something denser and more permanent. What emerges is heavier, slower, built to contain rather than release. Crocolar igniceps, the fire crop Pokemon. The body has expanded to over 3 feet in height.
His face looks better here. The first part, ew, he looks like a deformed version of Crash Bandicoot's Unlimited Dingo Dial. I don't know why.
Nearly 70 pounds in weight.
He's got the freaking little.
The torso is broader, the limbs thicker.
I don't think that's
but the most significant change is internal. The distributed heat cells have consolidated into a centralized core, a furnace-like structure deep within the chest cavity, radiating outward in controlled waves. The temperature here exceeds 400 degrees. The surrounding tissue has adapted to insulate rather than conduct. Atop its head sits a nest of solidified fire, and cradled within is a glowing amber egg as a storage. The egg is a physical manifestation of accumulated fire energy, heat compressed into tangible form. Crocolar no longer vents excess energy wastefully. It consolidates it, shapes it, holds it. Movement becomes even slower. The added mass requires more effort, more deliberate coordination. Crocolar does not run. It walks with the weight of something carrying a furnace inside itself. Because it is, feeding becomes less frequent, but more substantial. It targets higher calorie prey, consuming in large quantities and then remaining motionless for days as the energy is processed and converted. The metabolic efficiency has improved drastically. What once required constant intake now requires only periodic replenishment. The behavior shifts as well. Crocolar is no longer passive. It establishes territory. It does not defend it aggressively, but it does not yield. The air around Crocolar shimmers. The ground beneath it dries and cracks. It has become a presence. The furnace continues to build as the amber egg glows brighter, pulsing with compressed energy that has nowhere left to go. The body has reached its limit of containment, and pressure accumulates not in bursts, but in a slow, inevitable crescendo.
It tastes like a gummy, but...
Pretty wild. All right, hold on. All right, we're back again from the commercial.
Not in bursts, but in a slow, inevitable crescendo.
Soon he evolves in the third one.
The fire demands more than storage. It demands expression. What emerges is built for dominance through heat alone.
Oh, okay.
Skelledirge.This.
I like how they did that.
The singer Pokemon.
He has 3 instead of 1.
Skelledirge
I thought
stands.
he was supposed to have just one of these little baby There's one of these little baby chicken, like, bird-like creatures on there. Not 4 or 5. That had to be the AI that was messing it up.
5 feet 3 inches tall and weighs over 700 pounds.
This is what I wanted to
The
say.
mass is not excess. It is necessary. Every ounce serves the furnace. The torso has become barrel-shaped, reinforced with dense bone and heat-resistant muscle that anchors the internal core.
Dang,
The
it
legs
is
are
really
thick
good in this
and
squad.
powerful,
Oh,
built
yeah.
to support immense weight rather than provide speed. The tail has grown heavier, serving as both counterbalance and anchor when the body settles into position. The posture stays low to the ground, body horizontal, quadrupedal,
He looks nervous.
but the mass has transformed it. This is no longer a creature that moves quickly. This is a creature that anchors itself and radiates dominance through heat alone. The amber egg is gone. In its place, at the tip of the
little
snout,
baby birdie.
burns a flame. But this flame is not
Oh my
formless.
God. He looks so weird without his giant freaking whisker flames. Man, this looks like a regular crocodile came from Florida or Australia, New Zealand or something. It just looks like it's naked without the freaking giant ass freaking thing in it. What happened to this little tiki Hawaiian Samoan like staff rod stick that he does magical powers with? That's what I want to know. What happened
Shape,
to that?
wings,
The one Marowak
a
got.
beak, a body barely
missing the
distinguishable
freaking
but
stick that I have.
unmistakably avian.
I forget
A
what
bird
the
spirit
signature move is called.
composed entirely of
I
fire.
can start with that one. I
This
started
is
with
not
the baby
symbolic.
cat one and stuff.
This is overflow. Skelledirge vocalizes,
Skelledirge.
not the clicks of Fuecocoa, not the silence of crocolar.
Also
It
say
sings
Agron a little bit.
deep,
Dang.
resonant tones
And
that
it was a
originate
fire
from
ghost
chambers
type, that's
within
what
the
Agron
chest
started to
cavity.
look like.
The frequency is precise, calculated to harmonize with the thermal oscillations of the furnace.
Oh, okay.
When Skelledirge sings, the flame
I
bird
am making it into a
brightens.
special
The
Pokedex entry.
heat intensifies. The air
Oh, they
pressure
made the birdie
warms.
bigger.
Skelledirge does not pursue.
What?
It does not chase.
I wish you could do
It
that. in
anchors
the game. I
itself
remember
and
doing that
waits.
there.
The heat radiating from its body creates a zone of
That's
exclusion.
what I'm talking about.
Air too thick to
They
breathe.
did really good on
Ground
this
too
part.
hot
Hell
to
yeah.
stand on. Those that enter do not retreat.
Love it.
They collapse.
They should have
Territory
made him
is
look like
not
this the
claimed
whole
through
freaking time.
aggression.
Should have made him fight other
It is
Skelledirge.
claimed through presence. This is the end point of thermal evolution. Not explosion, not frenzy, but compression taken to its
Almost like mine
absolute
is
limit.
Salazzle too. a little
Fire
bit.
so
Yeah.
controlled
Moves
it
the scale the
sings.
same way Salazzle does
Heat
from
so regulated
Sun
it
and
takes
All-Star
form.
from Pokemon Jump 7
Power
again.
so complete it
Yeah,
requires
Lola
no
League.
proof. Skelledirge does not burn. It radiates. And
made the sand
everything
look
in
like
its
water.
presence
It's kinda weird.
understands the difference.
That's it. It's over. Alright, hold on a second. Be back in a real quick second, I promise. Alright, so finalized. Overall thoughts, views, opinions, vibes, feelings, hot takes. Wild, crazy, insane, spicy, unhinged thoughts, wild, crazy takes, random takes. And of course, as always, like I always do say, bullet points, bulletproof points. Speculations, top of the hand, top of the dome, top of the freaking cranium here. Raw thoughts going on here. It did a lot better. On the first one, the one they did for Fuecocoa, they only looked weird 2 times, but the middle evolution, I didn't like that one too much, man. Like the back part of his tail and his like little like crown where he has his little like freaking little baby chicken, baby hen, baby rooster that he's raising. They got that accuracy part right, but they did not do the body that well. They did it really bad. I still like how they did to the inside, the bone structure and the organs, how they work internally, the organs work on the inside, and like how it survives out in the wilderness without a Pokemon Center and all that, without humans taking good care of it. So there is that. I'm very, very happy that he did in that explanation. Very explanatory. Science professor like Howard Stern, not Howard Stern University, Harvard University bullshit type of thing, but it was funny. I liked it. He did in that Animal Planet, National Geographic, Nat Geo Wild sort of like documentary. If they would have had like a real thick British accent or Scottish Irish accent, I would have laughed even harder because I was a 90s or 2000s kid. I used to watch this shit all the damn freaking time. Without Pokemon stuff, but real life physical animals, unfortunately. And the last 2 things I'll say is this. He only messed up the name 2 times with Skelledirge. He kept calling it Skelledirge, Skelledirge, Skelledirge. That's what he said. He didn't talk about his final attack move, man. That's the only gripes, disappointments I had with this freaking animation AI generated video, is that he didn't take out his little tiki torch thing or whatever and use this final move. And they didn't say that he was a ghost and he was a fire type. They didn't get into the elemental types that he was about. I was very disappointed with that. I was extremely disappointed. They didn't talk about the Paldean Pokedex. That's really, really, that kicked me in the balls there emotionally. I wish they would have gotten to that, but apparently they fucking did. And they're like, oh yeah, only 12-13% are female, and the 87-88% are male. Why didn't you get down into the bones and meat and potatoes of that? You should have did that. Then it would have been alright. This is like a B- C+ video for me. But it was still good. Like the way he swung his tail back and forth reminds me, like I said before, I'll say it again, of that poison dragon type from Pokemon Sun and Moon, Ultra Moon, Salazzle. Kind of looked like it could have been a fusion between Salazzle and Aggro in the Gen 3 games, aka Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and then the remake of Masters they did later on, which was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That's kind of like, I wonder if Skelledirge would have been a left out Pokemon. It was maybe going to evolve from the male version of Salander to that instead. That would have been nice if they did that. That's it. Wraps up the commentary then. That's it. Stay in the right, stay safe, stay healthy, be to yourself, be someone sauerkraut. Ladies and bye. See you every wonderful people on Flipside. I'll talk to you guys in the future videos. And stay extra safe, stay cautious, stay awesome. I'll see you in the next future video whenever videos come out. Take care, everyone.